Good evening, students. Can you hear me?
Yes, hi, sir.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to welcome you today. He's on our 2017 to 21 batch, who is currently working as a quality engineer and analytics in Infosys. We are glad to have you sir, with us today to share their experience and about their hiring process and sharing their idea. Okay, students, can you place this today's session? Thank you. Do you speak with me? You can start.
Yeah, okay, sir. So, hi, everyone. It's honestly feels so nice to be back here with you all today, even though this is virtual. And I'm sure by now you guys have know everything about placement, but let me tell you about my experience. I am Priyadashini from computer science batch of 2017 to 21, and I'm currently working as an automation tester in Infosys. So when I was in my final year, I used to watch all these alumni sessions and think, wow, how do they all, sound so confident and cool? And I never imagined I'd be one speaking here today. So let's talk about placement. When my placement started, I remember feeling very lost. Everyone was preparing differently. Some were doing, coding marathons, and some were into aptitudes, and some were building their resumes. And I honestly don't know what the right way was. But with time, I realized that there is no right way, and you have to find what works for you. So I started doing everything in a consistent small steps. First, we need to focus on our resume because resume gives the first impression of us to the interviewer, and then we have to learn aptitude, and then coding interviews will be there. So first thing is resume. In your resume, it has to be black and white, and you have to add only what you know in the resume, and you have to keep it simple and honest because you can add whatever you want, but the interviewer is going to ask everything in the resume, and when they ask some question and if you're not able to answer it, then it will create a bad impression, right? So first impression is everything, so keep your resume simple and honest. And then we have 3 to 4 rounds of interview in campus or off campus or on campus. So first round will always be aptitude. So quantitative aptitude, you have to be over prepared of that. You have to solve in a given time frame also. So be prepared of the aptitude, and I think you have all the resources you need in your hand, like YouTube, chat gpt and everything. So you have to figure out what works for you, and you have to prepare it in your own time. And the second round will be coding interview. Coding questions will be given. They can give you through mail, through a link, and you have to click on the link, and it will direct you to some like hacker rank website. And you have to be able to solve they'll be given the negative scenario, positive scenario, and test cases. So you have to solve them, and after that a technical round will be there. One member of the panel or maybe two will be present for a product companies, and they will be asking questions based on the resume. So when the interviewer asks about, tell me about your resume, or let's go through your resume together, it's a great opportunity for you to express your final year project, or the small project you have done now. You have to tell every detail about your project, like why you choose the project to work on, and what challenges you have faced during the project, and what you learned technically. Everything you have to mention. And the third, after a technical interview, now I want to talk about something very important that's not often discussed when going through interview process in our final year. That is mindset. During placement journeys, maybe your friend will get placed before you, and I know it will be hard, but here's what I learned. You have your own timeline, and you have to keep learning. So you can ask them about how their interview went and find out what you're missing, and you have to learn it. And don't compare yourself with others. And during the interview, remember that the interviewer is always on your side. They just want to know how you express yourself. Like, it's not only about how technically strong you are. they see how they express yourself and how much clarity you have on the topic they have asked you. Maybe you can't control or choose what question the interviewer is asking, but you can control in which direction the interview can go. For example, if they ask you some question and you're not very sure about the topic, you can direct it towards a topic you know that you learned very much. You can say, yeah, I'm not very sure, but I can tell you about this one, some related topics that you are very sure of, and you can explain about that. So you when in corporate, you have to have some plan, like you have to switch jobs every 2 to 3 years. um, like you have to keep learning once you get placed also. At Infosys, when I got selected, and I was attending interviews for insect project, they were looking for candidates who are in Python and Playwright, who worked in Python and Playwright. But I got experience only in Java, and they were asking many questions in Java, like collections, everything. Since I answered most of the questions, they took me in and gave me training for Python and Playwright, and now I work in Python and Playwright. So it's not about which technology, all the technology that you just have to be very sure of what language you are learning. Like Java, if you are focusing on Java, learn everything, all the topics that are to be learned in Java, so that the interviewer will get an idea, like, okay, this candidate is up to, she can put an effort into whatever that is given to her, you know. And every effort you put or every topic you learn will help you in some way, so keep learning. Some interviewers in the technical round, they will first start by asking you about how you rank yourself in a particular topic that you have mentioned in the resume. Out of 5, how would you rate yourself in this Java? Maybe you can give a 3 or 4. Based on that, they will start asking the technical questions. And so, in interview, so you have to be honest in rating yourself. If you go and rate yourself to 4 and then you can't give a proper answer, then it would be, so, and once you come into the corporate now, never allow anyone to, take credits for your work. Always keep track of what you're doing every day, and all that. And while attending interview, keep your mind open to all the opportunities. Firstly, you don't. I think in on-campus, you don't be interviewing for a particular role in some companies. They'll just interview and see how technically strong you are and pick out the job title that you are going to get. For example, if you're very technically strong, then I think you will get a developer role. And if the technical knowledge is quite uh, small, then they will give you a quality analyst or tester role will be given. And always get a clarity on what role they are assigning to you, because it is very important. Once they will take you as a tester, they will give you manual testing or automation testing. Always choose for automation testing, because in manual testing everything is manual and you can't learn anything. So before going into the project, learn. In LinkedIn, you can get connectivity from some team members that are present in the project and learn about the team, what they're actually doing, what work is being done. Because some companies, they'll take you for automation tester and assign the manual work. So do your research and know many things about the project and the companies that you are attending. And if you are trying to switch jobs or trying to do the off-campus interview, you can update your Naukri profile or LinkedIn profile, or ask a friend for referral and have a solid resume, and do a job search. I mean, you can figure it out. So don't worry. This is all I think you need to know about the interview process. So pick one programming language and learn everything of it, and be prepared for the aptitude round. And don't be panic. Some interviewers will seem intimate, but as long as you answer the questions with the clarity, I think you'll give the best shot. So all the best, everyone. Any questions from anyone?
Couldn't see if you have any doubt, kindly.
What kind of coding topics you need to prepare for coding round? Okay, start with very simple and basic. Reverse the string. Focus on the basics first, because sometimes the technical round, even if you pass the coding round, in the technical round they tend to ask very basic questions to check whether you have mugged up all the answers, or you seem really good at coding, or just you have to be prepared of strings, arrays, concepts, and advanced topics. They ask collections and arrays. Yeah, mostly that will cover all the topics. In the lead code or hacker rank, keep solving one problem at a time. You can go through YouTube. What are the reason questions asked before going to interview rounds? You can ask a friend. For some people during interviews, my friends were saying that the same question was asked to the interviewer asked the same question to 2 to 3 people. So keep your friends close during interview process and help them have healthy competition, but help them uh, discuss everything what the interviewer is asking, and have all the knowledge you can get from your friends. Any other questions?
Okay, any other questions? Kindly ask or otherwise post in the chat box.
Okay, work experience in Infosys. Okay, so first I got this project, British telecommunication project, and they mostly work on Python and Playwright, and it is a robot framework, and they mainly use BDD structure, behavioral driven development. I work on behavioral driven development, and every day work routine will be like we have to send sanity reports on Monday. Sanity reports, once the previous week, if you have done any changes in our testing environment, and you have pushed the code and it is running successfully, Monday is to check if everything is in place and everything is working correctly. So sanity reports will be sent to everyone, and also regression, we send regression reports daily, you have to send. Then we will start by going through the existing codes that have written. If everything, if the X path and JS path tends to change every time you load a web page sometimes. So you have to check if everything is working correctly in the web page. The code you have written up to date is working fine, and then each sprint you'll be given a work, some a feature to develop. So you have to write code for the particular feature. and after writing code someone will review, the supervisor will review the code, and you have to do the git push. And after doing git push, then everyone will have the access to the code. And yes, mostly it is print wise work. And we have this daily stand up meetings where every day at 3 o'clock we have a meeting with the client and also with the scrum master, with the testers and developers. We have daily stand up meetings where we get to address what we are doing, today's task, what we are doing, and is there any blocker as a tester. And is you will be given a document at the beginning of the sprint to help you understand what feature you are going to work in the particular sprint. So you have to understand the whole document, and if you have any doubts you can post it in the Jira. I think it's a website. You can post Jira, and you can get confirmation from the developers that this is the particular feature that we are working on. And you have to raise bug. So bug identification is one of the most important thing that you have to do as a tester. So you have to identify the bugs and you have to report them, and you have to mail all these documents and screenshots that you have tested everything, all the reports, everything that you have tested, all the features is working correctly in day-to-day basis. And yeah, pretty much that will cover everything. um, okay, on campus, I think you have this standard procedure of first aptitude round and then technical round, coding round, and then HR round. And also, I just want to add in the HR round, you have to be prepared of the HR round too, because some people will think, okay, it is very easy. You have to discuss only the package and the shift that you are going to work on. But if the HR will ask you some questions like what are your hobbies, and if you say like you have the hobby of reading books, then she will ask okay, what you have learned from reading books, or you know you have to be able to give an answer to that also. So for 9 LPA package, I think, yeah, uh, you have to be technically strong to crack the technical rounds and coding rounds. Yeah, that's all. You have to be technically strong at one language. And also, if you are going to be a developer or tester, there will be roadmap. What are the topics to learn? For example, as a tester, you have to learn about Git, Jenkins, and cloud. These are other subtopics that you have to be aware of. So, do your complete research and know everything that you are in your domain. Do complete research and get knowledge on everything, and make sure the interviewer knows it when they are asking you questions.
Students, any others have any doubts? Ask regarding only hiring process. If you have any doubts regarding hiring process, you can ask. Okay, we can wind up the session because anybody others don't have any doubts, right? Anyone have any other doubts? Uh, Generally, I have one doubt. If the hiring process will be, it should be each round by round, they will shortlisted, or they be common hiring process will be have all others having attending the three rounds.
No, by round only they will shortlist candidates.
So the first round will be the aptitude, and the second round will be the communication round.
Ah,
Third
yeah.
round will be the coding
Um,
round,
uh,
is like the pseudo code, right?
yes, yes. First round is aptitude. Second round is coding round. Third is technical, and then HR.
No, no. What they have given for dispatch is they given as a
Oh,
first round will be the aptitude, second round will be the
okay,
communication, third round will be the pseudo code. Like that only they given as a
okay,
hiring
okay.
process procedure.
Okay.
Mhm. So that each round they will be have eliminated only shortlisted candidate only attend the session, right?
Yes, yes. Only shortlisted candidates can go to the next round.
Okay. In single day they will finalize all this thing, or they will have another day.
No, not in single day. Like it will take a week or two, not in single day.
Okay.
Oh,
So maximum the aptitude round result will be announced on the same day itself, right?
um, I'm not sure how they are doing it now, but back in when I was attending, it took at least a week, I think, to get the message that you are selected for the second round.
Okay. Aptitude round only will be finished. Then later they will inform by like single exam
Second,
zone would be
yes,
later.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Students have any other doubts? So how long will be the aptitude round? Is it 90 minutes or
90 minutes. Mostly it will be 90 minutes, yes.
okay, okay.
Oh,
Students have any other doubts? Okay, Pradeshni, thank you for joining. Thank you for giving your suggestions and feedback to the students. Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, everyone. All the best.
Thank you, students. Thank you for this joining this Olympiad. Thank you.